Last Saturday morning at 12 noon, we picked up the car in a residential area in Hamburg. Our Renault Zoe. This short movie is to show you how it all went down. I wanted to take an electric car for a 24-hour trip to see what driving the future is all about. I believe that for things to get better, sometimes we have to jump right in and take a chance. The first thing I learned about was the plug release button.
It's just that easy. Geht's los.
Bonjour, Zoe. Let's see now. Key. Bitte immer zur Fahrt der Schlüsselkarte einstecken. Zack. Ta-da! Yeah, okay. Now. Hold on. Start. Yay! That's a lovely little French song to start your drive. Alright, so it says it's ready. We're on eco. Let's take that power brake, parking brake off. Let's throw it into reverse. This whole thing is happening very, very silently. Okay, turn the window down. Let's get the wind in our hair. Okay, how about a seatbelt? I think I need that too. All right, everybody, you ready? Let's go on a mission. Listen to that. This thing sounds like it. I feel like I'm going into a Battlestar Galactica movie. That is wicked cool. Chaka!
We pulled over right away to figure out the computer settings.
Now. Okay. Choose a voice. Jacques. Would you like to choose a computer voice for command and control and for reading messages aloud? Computer voice.
Human voice.
Sense. Total distance. Reset. Yes. 0.
Okay, so picked up the car at 12 o'clock sharp and drove out of town. The idea is, first of all, to go to a charging station to make sure we don't run out of charge out there. Although we've only gone down a few ticks on our battery, just want to be safe. So I'm gonna go pull over and charge up for the first time just outside of Hamburg.
Woo! We are looking for the charging station here. Charge station number 1. It's okay. So, unless that was it back there. 1 second here. Okay, think we have found station number 1 after a little trial and error. And here we are at our charging station. I'm gonna plug this thing in and see what's up with that. Key off. Stop. There we go. All right, so the battery has 200, says there's 215 kilometers left in this charge, but just to make sure, I'm gonna step out and plug it in. That's not the right one. Wait a minute. Manekes, 22 kilowatt, that's what we need. First things first, into this thing. That's one. Number 2. Into that thing. And now what? Connection okay. So, start. Look at that. It's all in German, of course. Vorbereitung zum Laden. Baue Kommunikationsverbindung zum Auto. Ladstecker ist verriegelt.
Start. I believe that this thing is taking a charge right now. It's taking a charge. It says there's 40 minutes left to get, I guess, the last 15% charged up. But it's on the charge. Now, go find a cup of tea or a coffee somewhere here in industrial land outside of Ahrensburg.
It turned out, with Google Maps' help, we realized we were 30 seconds away from a fine bakery at the home improvement store just down the road.
What do we got? Hey, 99%. Chaka.
With 251 kilometers of driving distance on our battery when we left Hamburg, we definitely did not need our first charge. But I had the same fear that most people have of electric cars, and that was range fear. After our 40-minute charge, we regained our full 250 kilometer range, 5 times as much as we would need for the 50-kilometer trip to Lübeck. It was time to relax and enjoy the ride. While we were relaxing and enjoying the drive, we were actually also regaining power, since the car charges itself when you step off the gas, when you brake, or when you roll downhill. Since we had plenty of time and lots of battery, we decided to take countryside roads and avoid the highway. On our way into Lübeck, we stopped by our Airbnb to pick up the key.
We have to plan where all the charging stations are and stuff.
And is there like a additional motor, like?
Yeah. Smooth driving. Smooth driving. Yeah.
So far, so great. The only thing I had to complain about was the silly paint job on the side of the car. It was easy to see that, with a little planning, our electric car drive could be not only earth-friendly and fun, but also super chill.
Beep beep. Beep beep. All right. Looks like we've found charge station number 2. Well, we think we have. Let's have a look here.
Our experience with the second charging station was that it was even easier than the first one, and still completely free.
Great. All right, did it. Lübeck, 200 kilometers worth of power still on that battery. That's Hamburg to Lübeck with one little charge. Tons and tons of electricity left. Just in case so, gonna plug this in and go for some pizza. Sweet riding. I'll take some charge, please. %78 left. my friends, and welcome to your Sunday morning here in beautiful northern Germany. Took the electric car this weekend up to Lübeck here. We're just outside of Lübeck. Last night, after last charge of the day, this thing came back here with 235 kilometers on it. That should be plenty to get all the way back to Hamburg and more. But I think we're going to throw it on the charge when we go for breakfast in Lübeck anyways in a few minutes. It's a little frosty, so that's another maybe. We'll see if that's a challenge. I don't know. It's loads of fun. We're going to take this electric little ride into Lübeck for Frühstück. Start. We're not going to the same charging station we went to yesterday because it's farther away from the breakfast restaurant. And it happens that there's 5 or 6 of them in Lübeck. So we just went into the app and presto. Whee!
Definitely the electric car experience is driven by technology, from the car's impressive design to the maps and the apps. At the same time, more and more charging points are being built all around the world. At this exact moment, there are nearly 9,000 in Canada, 18,000 in the UK, 26,000 in Germany, 37,000 in the Netherlands, and over 47,000 charging points in the US.
All right, well, here we are. We're headed back to Hamburg on the highway here, down from Lübeck. Couple things we noticed was when you take the eco mode off of the car's setting, it has an eco mode, so you can save battery, etc. When you take the eco mode off, then you can hit it, and you can pick up your tempo, of course, quietly the whole time, as always with these electric vehicles. And of course, you use then more battery, which is precisely what you do with a car. Of course, when you gas it, when you accelerate and you go faster, you burn more gas. Well, in this case, we're burning a bit more battery, but it actually doesn't matter because we still had, when we got on the highway, we had 200 kilometers to get to Hamburg, and we only needed 70.
The average city driver drives about 40 kilometers per day. Naturally, if you drive more than this per day, then you need to plan a bit more carefully. Fortunately, the electric vehicle world is making that easier every day.
All right, 24 hours with an electrical vehicle in the sunshine on the way up to the coast. It was a beautiful thing, loads of fun, very quiet, and didn't burn a single drop of gas. Thumbs up to the future.
Although I am concerned about our planet, I didn't decide to do this 24-hour electric car mission to preach about it, only to show you exactly how it works from start to finish. Trying it out is up to you. I personally had never tried it before, and I can tell you that travel with these machines is fun, quiet, and good for the brain, the conscience, and eventually the wallet. Check it out for yourself. Happy roads, my friends.